And now, Sportsline Friday night.
Welcome to Sportsline Friday night on this second night of December. I'm Eric Moon. Cole Sams will join us in a moment. A new winter season is upon us. That means basketball takes over our show. That is in a bit. That's because we begin with the Idaho Falls Spud Kings. 562 days after crews broke ground on the Mountain America Center, the Spuds played their first game at the back, facing off with the division-leading Utah Outliers. Here come the Spud Kings, one by one on opening night, and they are ready to go for this one in front of a sellout crowd at the Mountain America Center. Tomorrow might be sold out as well. Right off the opening face-off, the Spud Kings would get a scoring chance. George Goodwin steals it, but he is denied on the first shot of the game. Utah would take control as the period rolled on. Mark Musbacher snipes it past Karsten Shrimpton, and the Outliers lead 1-0. 35 seconds later, Outliers working down low. Grant Partial shot deflects off a Spud King, sticking in. Utah takes a 2-0 lead. Under a minute to go now in the frame. Same score, great passing play here. And Paul Waldhauser finishes it off. 3-0 Outliers after one. Spud Kings did get on the board, but the Outliers win big, 6-1. Now we move to the hardwood, and up in Rigby tonight, the Trojans seek revenge against Centennial in a rematch of last year's 5A state semifinal. The Trojan student section pumped up in a close contest. We pick it up late in the first half. Centennial leads by one. Dallas Taylor has the whole court in front of him, so it's time for a slam. Patriots, though, would get a late basket to lead at the break. Second half, same score. Caleb Fulmer goes to work inside. He hits the floater and gets the roll to put the Trojans back in front. Next time down the floor, Noah Nunez leading the fast break, driving the lane and scoring to force a Centennial timeout. In a close battle, Rigby gets revenge, 58-56.
After losing freshman standout Isaiah Harwell during the offseason, we didn't know what to expect from the Century Diamondbacks coming into this season. But a season-opening win against Thunder Ridge has Century fans thinking big, with the team back on the hardwood tonight against Timberline. The Snake Pit getting hyped on a Friday night, and the second half would belong to Elias Blackhawk, here with the floater and a crafty finish. Next, he fakes out the defender, pulls it from deep, and buckets. The junior is feeling it and will continue to be red hot. He makes another Wolves defender fall and uses a little finesse on the floater, showing off that touch on that. And later, he uses the crossover and pulls up from mid-range for another 2 points for the Diamondbacks. And Century would need every last one of it, as the Diamondbacks win this one in a thriller, 39-36.
The Thunder Ridge Titans suffered a close defeat against those Century Diamondbacks on a last-minute bucket in their season opener on Wednesday. Tonight, they seeked win number one against Mountain View. Both teams ready to play tonight. It was even a battle from the opening tip-off. It'll be the Titans on the board first from a beautiful pass. Zach Freed up court. Nick Potter coming in. He swishes home a triple. Then they find Potter again for the easy lay-in. Coming up this time, inbound pass. There it goes through the nets, and that forces a Mountain View timeout. Seemed like that was the spark the Mavericks needed to get going. Following possession, teamwork gets the ball over to an open Braden Sherrill for three. On the last play of the first quarter, it is the point guard, Logan Haustveit, with a sidestep bucket coming up right here, and one. Impressive work from the freshman. He would continue to impress in the second two with more dancing in the paint to make another difficult basket off the glass inside. Mountain View gets the win, 52-44.
Fresh off a state championship appearance, the Pocatello Thunder stormed into the season red hot, beating Burley by nearly 30 points at the Pit. They were looking for more of the same tonight against Valley View. The Pit was a madhouse, and they would be gifted with the show. Kessler Vaughn gets it in the corner, and he makes the easy drive to the basket. Vaughn getting after it on the defensive end as well. And he gives it to Julian Bowie, who is going up for the slam dunk. A Sportsline Top Play nominee on that flush.
For sure.
And on their next possession, Bowie with another strong take to the bucket. He would continue to pour it on from the outside. Here, launching from deep, and nothing but net. And later, he's going to pull up in transition. And watch this. What a beautiful stroke from the Boise State commit, helping lead the Thunder to a big win over the Falcons, 79-35. The Blackfoot Broncos come off a season 1 win shy of 500, but finished second in the 4A High Country standings. The Broncos were looking to stampede into the season with a victory against Capital. The Eagles looking to catch up in the second quarter. Dax Walton takes it down the court to Mekhi Durrell, who sends it in for the 2. But the Broncos don't let up, as Carter Anderson intercepts a pass from Yassine Mutkar right here, taking it all the way to the net. Eagles' Dax Walton right here is going to take it up court again to Isaiah Telleria. Broncos have him cornered, but he refuses to let go. To Taliso and Clay. The ball finds its way to the Eagles' David McNamara, who takes it in for the 3. This was a thriller, and Blackfoot wins 65-58 in overtime.
In St. Anthony, it was the season opener for the South Fremont Cougars tonight as well, as South battled the Fruitland Grizzlies. This game would be a battle from the very start as well. South Fremont gets on the board after this intercepted pass and a lay-in from senior Max Larson. Larson wouldn't stop there after he gets another pass, leading to a breakaway here, and he'll take care of business with a nice little layup. After a quick regroup, Fruitland would start to take the game over, and it all begins with this drive to the bucket from Tyler Capps. Capps would cap the first quarter with a three-pointer coming up right here, continuing his point streak with this shot from way downtown. Fruitland ran away with this one, 65-32.
Well, after the break, we'll show you our top plays from the football state championships and more scores. You're watching Sportsline Friday night.
Medicare madness has begun, and endless Medicare options are filling your mailbox.
Medicare Advantage or Medicare Supplement? Which is best? It depends. Are you going to travel? What about a gym membership? What are your medical needs? Are you in need of a dental plan? At Idaho Medicare Company, we will help you take the madness out of Medicare. Give us a call today, and we will help you pick out a plan that's perfect for you.
This is home. Right here at Lookout Point. I remember when it was Simplot Square. I've seen the community grow and change. What happens here matters to my family and I. When there's breaking news, I need to know what's happening, not just for viewers at home, but so I can tell my own kids what's going on. Local news is how I keep my family and your family safe. This is home. We need to watch out for each other.
Local people, local news.
Welcome back. Time for more basketball scores. Preston takes control early, runs away with a 65-40 victory over Bishop Kelly. Plus, Highland goes to overtime and wins against Middleton, 61-57.
Snake River dominates in its season opener in the Magic Valley. Panthers take down 54-30, and Sugar Salem wins a close one in Bear Lake, defeating the Bears 48-47. You can see more scores, including results from Hillcrest and Madison's contest in the Corner Canyon Tournament in the sports section on our website at localnews8.com and in the app.
A lot was on the line in the Pac-12 championship in Las Vegas tonight. Number 11 Utah faced off with number 4 USC for a conference title and a Rose Bowl berth. Utes could also spoil the Trojans' playoff hopes. You saw this game live over on Fox 5, and Utah makes a statement, scoring 20 unanswered points in the fourth quarter to blow out USC and destroy the Trojans' playoff hopes. Now we await official word on if the Utes will return to the Rose Bowl after Utah goes back-to-back in the Pac-12. This week, our top plays come from the football state championships. We'll start at number 3 with the Bear Lake Bears. This screen pass turned out to be the winning TD for Bear Lake as Tyler Beresford turns on the Jets for 6 and the Bears' first state title game victory.
We head west to the 5A championship for top play number 2. Rigby's Mason Burgess forces the ball free, and Jack Bordero picks off Meridian. He's going to take it all the way back to clinch back-to-back state championships for the Trojans.
Oh, a fun one there and a big play to clinch it for Rigby. There were so many plays to choose from in the 4A title game. We choose a one-handed catch from, guess who? Kenyon Sadiq. He makes another sparkling grab to start a high-scoring state championship in which Skyline pulled off a three-peat. Next week, we'll see the best so far this season from the hardwood in our top plays. Whew. Those state championships were fun. Big year in football for local teams. 4 East Idaho champions, 5 in our viewing area.
I know, and the top play number 1 was Sadiq. We might be seeing him in the Pac-12 championship next year with Oregon.
Potentially with Oregon.
I know, like.
Yeah. Well, that's all for us on this Friday night. For Cole Sams, I'm Eric Moon. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you have a great weekend. Good night.